Thank you very much, Duke. All right, guys, we want to turn our attention now to Plaquemines Parish. Patrick Harvey, the Director of Homeland Security and Emergency Preparedness for Plaquemines, is joining us now by phone. Good morning, and thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Leslie and Sheba. How y'all doing this morning?
We are doing great. How are you? Give us the latest, please.
Right now, about 5 o'clock, we started to experience some overtopping of our back levee system in the Myrtle Grove, Point Celeste area. We have crews down there right now evaluating the situation and checking to see how much overtopping is going on. And just want to make everyone aware that we'll be working on that situation throughout the day. Overnight, didn't have too much rain or anything. We had a couple of tornado warnings throughout the night, but no real threats other than the overtopping at this time.
Give us a better sense of that area for people not familiar with that Myrtle Grove area. Is that an area that typically floods? Were you guys already seeing high water there?
Yes, ma'am. This area is it's a Myrtle Grove subdivision that is outside the levee protection system, and every year, every storm, we always flood fight that area. It's an area that if we have overtopping, that could impact Highway 23, which is our only route down to the southern part of our parish. So we flood fight that area pretty regularly.
And just to recap, you had a mandatory evacuation for the entire East Bank and then the West Bank from Oakville Floodgate south to Venice. Did you have any more evacuations? And did people heed your advice?
Pretty much, we had a good portion of residents that heeded our advice. Currently at our shelter, we have 82 residents that are sheltered here in Belle Chase, as well as 21 pets. So, but I still think there's several, quite a few people that didn't heed the advice, and that they sheltered in place from Jesup Bend and also the southern part from Port Selford down to Venice area.
And is that shelter still at the Belle Chase Auditorium, and are people still able to go there if they can make it there?
Yes, ma'am. That shelter is still open. Like I said, it's at the Belle Chase Auditorium. We also, if that fills up, we have overflow capacity to the Belle Chase High School gymnasium.
And what about power outages?
Currently, I just checked the Entergy outage map, and I think there's about 19 to 20 power outages throughout the parish. I think a couple of outages, main outages, are down in the Venice area, off of Tidewater Road right now.
And you already mentioned that you didn't see a ton of rain last night, even though I know you guys are dealing with the overtopping of that levee possibly. How about winds? We've been seeing a lot of wind in the areas we've been checking out this morning.
Here at my office in Belle Chase, we've received a gust of 35 miles an hour. That was probably around 1 o'clock this morning. Constant winds, 15 to 20 miles an hour with some gusts throughout the overnight to 30-something, 40 miles an hour.
All right, and I'm sure your biggest concern right now is that levee that you guys are watching. What do you do from here with that?
We'll possibly flood fight it, placing sandbags. Well, hopefully that the overtopping does not cause a breach. If so, then we'll continue to fight that battle, trying to protect Highway 23, where we could, and if we need to evacuate any other residents from the southern part of the parish. Because one thing, normally during these situations, if Highway 23 floods, we utilize the Mississippi River levee as a way to get back and forth to the southern end of the parish. But that is out of the picture now, since the high river, we can't put that many cars on the levee because we don't want to deteriorate the levee itself and cause damage.
All right, Patrick Harvey from Plaquemines Parish, thank you so much for checking in with us, and we will continue to check in with you throughout the weekend.
Thank y'all. You have a good day.
Thank you.